Okay, guys, we are going to start. Okay, so we've got 11 entries to get through today. Some brilliant stuff by the look of it. So let's jump straight into the first one. And the code is Fuze GJ0201. So this is by Tratax. What do we have here? Okay, let's turn that off. There we go. We're up and running. So, can you all hear me out there okay? Give me a wave, give me a shout. I'm not going to put the chat into the stream this time. There were some issues before where people couldn't really read it and didn't really get around that problem, so we'll skip that for this time. We'll try and get it done for a next stream in a future competition. So let's get organised here. So, help by Tratax. Description: Tratax lost his keys. Let's get the code up there, so if you want to play along. There we go, Fuze GJ0201. I've seen a screenshot for this and don't really know what to expect. That is a lot of assets going on. A hell of a lot of objects. Let's go. Starting FZ DOS. Okay, we seem to be in a room. This is ridiculously impressive already. So, what's happening here? Let's go have a look at these dinosaurs. Small keys. I don't even know how to respond to this. This is ridiculous. Oh, time over. Let's try again. Right, 30 seconds to find this key. Let's have a look at the TV. This box is looking suspicious down here. Pencil. Any action buttons or anything? No. Oh, I'm going to run out of time again. Tratax, are you out there? Is this modelled out of your own apartment? Have I checked the ceiling? Let's give that a go. Check the ceiling. Just incredible that the. I mean, this isn't even a predefined model. This is This is actually, we do a dinosaur. The small key, is it here? That's just ridiculous. Look at the shadows going on there. I feel we could have 2 hours spent finding this key. He left them in the front door.
I feel like the dinosaurs have got something to do with
it. Small key. The dinosaurs definitely do something. Check the curtains. Alright, I'll check the curtains. Is that a light source? I'm not sure how you check behind anything. I'm being trolled. There is no key. Find a small key. Can I open anything? Can I do anything? It's not in the sink. You left your key in the oven. Oh, what's that? Oh!
Oh, you found
I can see it! I'm going to go back over here and get this key. I've got the key, I've got the secret. Well, this is ridiculously cool. Look at that, even a spinning fan. There you go, Steve, if you're out there. That's the fan you need. Stick that on a car and you get yourself a nice helicopter. Very cool indeed. So you can go and download that program now. Try it for yourself. See if you can find the key. Obviously don't cheat, like some people. So our next game Help by Richard. Evacuate lost people. Let's just go and activate that one. Let's go into our programs. Download by ID, Fuze GJ 02 02. Here we go. There it is. Help by Richard for Fuze Game Jam number 2. Update the code on the screen for you there. Let's go then. The creator of the Amazing Jump game brings you help. Helicopter evacuates lost people. Control your helicopter with the left stick to pick up the lost people. Don't pick up the people that aren't lost. You'll ruin their stroll. Don't crash. A to begin. Right, here we go then. Oh, here's a guy who's lost. Yes. Oi, come here. Oi, come back. You've ruined my stroll.
That's really cool.
Oi, come here. There we go. I'm clearly showing off my amazing game playing skills once again. Come here. There we go. Ruined my stroll. I didn't touch you. The music is driving me insane on the previous program. Yeah, that music gives me nightmares. Last week we had a frog game that used that music, and it was torturous. And everybody got a lot of enjoyment out of me failing miserably to play this game, which is impressive in itself. Oh, I've just ruined that guy's day. That nice animation there on that helicopter. And these people spawn in here? I feel like they are. Come back here, you. Seems like I've ruined that guy's day as well. Oi, come here.
He said he was lost.
He said he was lost, and then he decided that he wasn't so much lost. Come here.
You're ruining a lot of people's day.
By the look of these people, I think somebody's got some explaining to do in this village. They seem to have all the same dad. That's it. You come here. Well, I'm going to ruin them all day. Oh, I've got. Oh, I didn't realise it was ruining my score. Right, that was a practice go. Here we go. Right, let's see if I can get 20. 1. There we go. 5. 6. Reminds me of Fort Apocalypse on the C64. Says Dominique over watching on YouTube over there. Not familiar with that one. I tell you, it's got a bit of a Lemmings vibe to it. Oh, how am I going to get this guy without getting the guy next to him and ruining his day? Ah! That was a bit of a stitch up. Come on. 11. 12. 13. Come on. Come on, you little guys. Oh, if I'd known that, I'd have picked you up as well. Yep, pick you up. Oh, the 20 bomb is in my sight. Here we go. $19. Yes. 20. That's the score to beat, boys and girls. Oh, that was a pro move. Could have lost 2 points there. Right, I'm going to get to 30 and then we'll move on to the next game. So, who was this by again? Richard, is it? Well done, Richard, if you're out there. Very nice game submission. Always amazing what people come up with the theme ideas. It was suggested that the theme was a little bit difficult, but remember, in all of these things you can interpret it however you like. You can use help as an acronym. I think I said on the Discord earlier, a lot of games are helping something do something. You know, you could even argue that a Pac-Man style game was helping clear up the maze of rubbish. Help save the world from invading aliens. There we go. Awesome. Well done, Richard. Very nicely done. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one, Helping an Interpreter by Mario Bodeman. Mario, are you out there? So this one will be 03. Let's go to our programs. So much nicer having these sort of friendly codes rather than the hex codes that we assign to the normal programs. Project not found. Awesome. What did I do wrong there? It helps if I press approve. Right, let's try that again. Fuze GJ. What am I doing wrong here, guys? Fuze GJ0203. That is not promising. Come on, guys, help me out here. What have I done? Yeah, I have muted it a couple of times. The sound doesn't cut out. Can somebody out there try and download this project? So I'm having issues. Unless I can't spell or can't count. It's definitely there. I'll have to move on to the next one if this doesn't work. Oh, 0203. Apparently it does work. Wow. Helping to Interpreter by Mario Bodeman. So we've had a guy on the forum trying to build a Python interpreter, and it is a ridiculously hard task. It's one that I definitely wouldn't even try to do myself. So it looks like Mario's come to the rescue, and he's gonna teach us how to write an interpreter. I'm not even sure how I can demonstrate this, but I guess I can go through and explain what's going on. So guys, this is basically what we had to do when we built Fuze, or rather I didn't do, but certainly Luke would have had to do this. And there is a large amount of stuff that goes into writing a programming language, and this is basically everything that happens. So Mario's broken down all the terms here to, you know, what you need. So he's got it all there. So step one, the source code. So this is actually what your Fuze code would be. This is the code that you type into the program, the same code that we're looking at right now. So that's there, and he's given us an example of print 14 plus 13, which of course we know is 27, but a computer can't easily look at that text and understand that that's what we mean. So we have to break down that source code into tokens. So step two, tokenize. And Mario goes into detail here about what a token is. And we can just look at this source here quickly and say that a token, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tokens there, I think. So print is one token, and we might have that token as a keyword or a variable name. Next token along the line would be the open brackets, so left brackets, left parentheses, however you want to pronounce that or tokenize that. Then you've got a number, the number 14, so that would be a number token. After that you've got an addition token, so token add, and number 13, so that's another number, and finally a right parenthesis. So this is really complex, really clever stuff. I don't really want to go into too much of this because I could be here for a long time explaining what's going on. I don't think the real purpose of the stream is to analyze and go through the code, but you know, for anybody who's interested in writing a compiler or an interpreter, this is an absolutely amazing place to start looking. So if we run this, what's going to happen? Green is the pre-configured code, red the execution results. Okay, so there we go. So it's actually broken those down. So the built-in function print up there, the math function add, and the two integers 14 plus 13. So it says now we can edit the code with X, so let's try that. So let's enter some code. 20 plus 5. That's ridiculously impressive. So there you go, it's broken it down into the 20 plus 5, so you've got the math sign there of addition and the two numbers, and those join together to make our result. This is ridiculously impressive. Really, really, really impressive. Hopefully that Peter on the forum, is it? Did I just see a comment? Mario, add print. Okay. Print. (99 plus 9). Oh, it actually prints the result. So it actually prints a result here. You see the red is the result of that. So the print would actually return the value of all of that. This, Mario, this is ridiculously good. There is so much going on. You guys really need to download this program, have a look what's going on here, and if you're thinking about how Fuze might work internally, how you write a compiler or an interpreter, this is it. This is how it works. It's all there. I just realised I didn't edit the code. There we go. Well done, Mario. That is, you and I should be having conversations very soon about this, because this is really very cool stuff. This is proper nuts and bolts stuff. Well done, Mario. Really nicely done. So let's go on to our next one. Fuze Game Jam 2 by Linkcraft2. Last time we didn't get Ben's game into the Fuze Jam because I'm a bit of a moron and forgot that it had already been approved. So we're going to get that up and running now and get Ben's program up. It's for Fuze GJ 0204. Let's see how this goes. Fuze GJ0204. It worked. Helicopter rescue by Linkcraft02. He got bored, so he didn't finish. Great stuff, Ben. Let's have a look then. Let's see how this goes. Oh, blimey. This reminds me of Balloon. Oh, what's that? What's that program, Colin? Crazy Balloon. Ah. Oh, this is a shame it's not finished, actually, Linkcraft. Yeah, Crazy Balloon. Look at this. So if we had a nice little bit of collision in here, this would be a brilliant Crazy Balloon type game, which was a ridiculously hard game, made by Tater in the early 80s, I think, maybe even late 70s. Didn't even have a joystick. It had 4 buttons to control your balloon around. I think John Boy is quite good at that. Yeah, it's a shame you didn't get a chance to get a bit further in this Linkcraft, if you're out there. Hopefully you are, or maybe you'll watch the stream later. But really nicely done. Yeah, nice helicopter sound going on. I think all of these graphics were drawn, and I do love a bit of black and white. Very nice indeed. Okay, so our next game is going to be Chicken Aid by Spiky. Let's show some appreciation for Linkcraft's helicopter rescue in the chat there. So guys, as we're going through all these, I'm seeing these at the same time as everybody else. So once you see them on the screen, that's when they're live. You can use the code and you can play them yourself. So next one, Chicken Aid. Fuze GJ0205, and it did work. Chicken Aid by Spiky for Fuze Game Jam number 2. Let's just update the code on the screen here. Rescue all the chickens, but look out, where does the fox stay? That'd make a great song, wouldn't it? Spiky's in the chat. Hi, Spiky. Here we go. Chicken Aid programs by Spiky. Press A to start. All right, then I will. Wow, look at this. So I'm like scooping up the chickens in my little wheelbarrow. Loving the sound effects. Oh, go away, fox. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck. Do I read the Twitch chat? Yes, I do. I think most people are on the YouTube chat. I can see both of the chats. What is your name? Oh, it's a bit personal. My name is Mike. Oh my god, I've got the highest score ever. This music's a real favourite of mine because it's from the Dizzy game. And anybody that's looked on the work in progress stuff will see that I started to work on a Dizzy game and used that particular music because it is part of the which one is it? Magic Land Dizzy? Anyway, very cool. I'm gonna have another go at this chicken game then. Rescue all the chickens. Do you get a higher score than Spiky? Is that possible? What do I think of Mario's code? Isn't it incredible? Yeah, it is. It is ridiculously good. That is a massive achievement. Peter, you're over on the Twitch chat, but if you need some pointers for your interpreter, that's the place to look. So is it timed? How do you get a higher score? Just catch all the chickens. I seem to be getting worse. Is that fox trying to eat them? Should get extra points for running him over. I'm gonna have all the high scores in a minute. Yes, 30. So can I get more than 30 is the question. Oh, there's a lot of chickens here. No. Oh, maybe. That's very cool, Spiky. Nice use of 3D there. Great use of the sound effects. Very cool indeed. Let's show some appreciation for Spiky's game there out in the chat. So we're going to move on to Blind Fury by Waldron. Oh, I love this music so much. Okay, here we go. Blind Fury by Waldron. Fuze GJ. Oh, 206. Not found. That is a lie. Fuze GJ 0206. It does work. Blind Fury by Andy Waldron for the Fuze Game Jam. Are you back there, Andy? He is! Right, here we go then. I just realised, Colin, we haven't vetted any of these. We're basically just going into this blind. And there was some suspicious amount of blood going on in this screenshot. So apologies to everybody in advance. If you're underage, just turn off now. Here we go. Oh, that frog. He's had his head chopped off. Press A if you dare. Yeah, I can see a chainsaw. That's a very cool title screen. Press A if you dare. Well, I'm not sure I do dare at this point. I'm going to go for it. Right, enter at your own risk, right? Oh my god. It's good people don't have epilepsy. Oh, I can jump. This is very cool. Oh! Oh, I seem to have fell into another game. Well, that was a practice go. Alright, here we go. Oh, you have to follow the spotlight then. Where do you people get these ideas? This stuff is just amazing. Yeah, there's the spotlight's like a face. Can I oh, I can.
Did you see it?
Yeah. There's these enemies. Once again, there's great use of the music going on here. Lovely graphics. I think Andy, I think you must have done some of these graphics yourself. I don't recognise any of these from the asset library. Well, maybe some of the backgrounds. Have you used the map editor on this? Oh my word, look at that scary skeleton. No, do anything with him? Oh, we're just going to run past him. Oh. This is awesome. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing now. Go on, go on, go on. It's that spooky face again. If you stay in the black pit, then you see a monster. I feel like I've just been trolled. Loopsy, you just made me die. So I feel like most of the gruesomeness was actually in the title screen. Somebody had a lot of fun destroying that poor frog. Although it is revenge from the game last week that used that nightmare-inducing music that we had. And everybody had a good laugh at me when I spent 5 minutes getting to the top of the mountain and then failed miserably and fell down to my death. It's very, very cool stuff, Andy. Oh, I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. So Andy, did you do this on your own? Do you know, this does raise a good point. One of the things about doing the game jam is that the first time people do it, they haven't really got a lot of things that they've made before, so it kind of gives them a little bit of a push in the right direction to make some stuff. And then of course the things that you made the previous time, you can then use ideas from that, you can use part of the code base, some functions that you might have written. There's loads of cool stuff in there that you can actually use, you know, so as you get further along and the more times you enter, that experience you get, those little functions that you built up, the graphics that you've made, they all help. So, you know, on the first game jam you might have spent, you know, a few hours making some graphics. That could become your theme, you know, your style then. So those 2 hours the next time, you don't have to spend so much on there because you can use those graphics and use those functions. And there's me falling to my death again. Very, very cool, Andy. Very nice to see. Yeah, very nicely done. So on to our next. Oh, I didn't change the ID. So that was actually 0206 for Andy's game there. So we're up to number 7 now. And this is Rescue by Dum Dum. I think Dum Dum contributed last time. Forget what game he did. Can anyone remember what game Dum Dum did last time? Desperately trying to flick between different windows here. So here we go. Fuze GJ 0207. Who is this by? That's the one. Rescue 'Em All by Dum Dum for Fuze Game Jam 02. Sprites are just shapes, sounds by Playnote. Awesome. Let's see what we get then. Rescue 'Em All, coded by Dum Dum with Fuze. Sprites are only shapes, sounds by Playnote. Press B to start. Oh, and a high score table. Look at that. It was the track and field game. You're right. It was a track and field game. That was amazing. Rescue 'Em All options. Number of players 1. Oh, well, we could have a 2-player one here. B to start. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I'm trying to rescue them. Hey, come here, little guy. Yes, that's one. Oh, this reminds me of a game I used to play on the Mega Drive years ago. Like one of the...
Down.
Yeah, you don't realise how difficult the controls are on this.
Right. Here's one.
So I'm against the clock here. ZL to accelerate. Oh, yes, now we're talking. I was pressing the R stick to...
Could you make some sharks that are going to eat on you? Got rescue before the sharks get.
There you go then, Dum Dum. So Emma wants to see some sharks eating the people. Get a bit of blood in there. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. Maybe I'll just go to the, where there is the most people and just collect those for the score. Sorry, Guy, you're on your own. That's a great little mini-map going on there. Colin, that's got a bit of a defender thing going on with it. Desert Strike, is that what it was? Yeah. I remember playing my Mega Drive back in the early 90s, playing Desert Strike. I know you might find it hard to believe, but I was particularly good at that game. That mini-map is awesome. Oh, look at that! On the high score table, we've got old Kobe Bryant himself, a tribute to the great basketball legend. Oh, we had some instructions this time. Press Y, accelerate on and off. It is side move for that. Okay, cool. I'm going to go again. See if I can get them all. I'm loving that mini-map. I don't think I like auto accelerate. I need to beat 9 points to get on the high score table. brilliant that we've had two little helicopter games, and whilst being very similar, they are very different. There we go, got 3 here. 10 points. Dum Dum, are you out there? Is it 2 players at the same time? We can get another controller going and Emma can lose to me desperately. I'm going to feel bad now because I'm going to get this high score and then Kobe will be knocked off the table. Dominique MIS, is that how you say that? Is it 2 players at the same time? God, I'm terrible at driving this helicopter. Good luck, guys, if you ever want to be rescued from sea by me. I think I got the high score.
That's cool, I like that.
£17 points. I think I can't pick 2 players again. I'm sure this was 2 players, wasn't it? Or was that the other game? Am I being really thick? I thought this was 2 players. That little animation as well, when you get the guy in the helicopter, you've got a lovely little pseudo 3D effect going on there with the little shadow. Great little mini map. This is and this was just made in the weekend. It did come up with 2 players, didn't it? So why go and get that option again? I thought I was going to get him then. Oh, that guy's going to have to drown. 16. Oh, Kobe got his name back on the scoreboard again. Very cool, Dum Dum. Very cool indeed. Oh, that is an option now. Okay, so put it on 2 players. Oh, maybe it's take it in turns. Ah, oh, missed that guy. So can you actually get them all is the question. Although this could be a high score. Look at all that little collection there going on. Got this guy here. Here. Little collection going on down here. That guy managed to miss both. Awesome. I've got how long left? 16 seconds. Come on. 22 points. Yes. Yes. 25. 25 points, boys and girls. That is the score to beat. Great work. Great work indeed. Very, very nice. Very cool sound effects. Lovely little shadow effects. Great little mini map. It's everything you could want, really. Let's move on to the next one. Helping Day by FYO Hayden. Theo Hayden. Is that right? And this will be 0208. Fuze, I've got a keyboard plugged in, so I should actually use it. 0208. There we go. Helping Day by FYO Hayden. Great. Let's just change the code on the screen. What kind of move is that? There we go. Okay, let's see what happens here then. Hayden, are you out there? Can't see him. Let's just go. Hopefully we'll see the replay. Be as helpful as you can today and try to get the best rating and the most money. That's what I try to do every day. As you wake up and walk outside, you see a homeless person. Oh, there he is. Will you give this homeless person any money, yes or no? What do you reckon, guys? Do I give this homeless person any money? No. No. All right. Looks like we want to say no. No. You what? Did you see that? You turned the homeless person away. You... Oh, I can't see because the text is in the way. I might have to restart this. Let's move the text away from the game code. Let's put that down the bottom there. Alright, let's start again. So, be as helpful as you can. You hear that, people? Be as helpful as you can today and try to get the best rating and the most money. So, as you wake up and walk outside, you see a homeless person. There he is, his little straight face. Will you give the homeless person any money, yes or no? Buy him a sandwich. He has clothes. God, you guys are mean. No. You turn the homeless person away, you should be ashamed. As you continue walking down the sidewalk, you see a sign. Lost dog, $100. Will you go and find the missing dog? What do we reckon? Yes? You wonder if he takes Apple Pay. Paul, you are so rotten. Oh yeah, we live in quite a posh city. All our homeless people take contactless. What if it bites you? You know, that's the risk you've got to take. Risk and reward. You can either get, you know, a nice little reward, $100, or you could get bitten, get a bit of rabies. You still get the $100.
But your arm falls off.
But yeah, your arm falls off and then you die quite quickly. So, will you go and find the missing dog? I'm going to say yes. You guys are rotten. I'm not going to take your advice anymore. You go in search of the missing dog. As you turn the corner, you see the missing dog. Oh, there he is. You take the dog back to its owner and get $100. You turn and walk down an alley to get lunch. All of a sudden, thieves jump out at you and say, "Go steal a hamburger and we will give you $100. Will you steal a hamburger for $100? He looks like the Hamburglar from McDonald's. He looks
Didn't he have black and white?
He's like a mummy. He's like somebody's mummy.
Hamburglar
Hamburglar had like a hat, didn't he?
Yeah, but weren't it black and white?
Will you steal a hamburger for $100? Well, I got $100 from that dog, didn't I?
So you could pay for the
I could just pay for the burger
and tell them you've stolen
and
it.
tell them I've stolen it. So no.
No, you should have said yes because you won't tell them that you haven't stolen it.
Helpful rating 15 out of 30. Money. I'm not convinced that helping burglars or helping thieves by stealing is
No, you tell them that you've stolen it, but secretly you've paid for it because you got the $100 from the dog owner. So you would only be down like $5.
So we think the dollars you get from stealing the burger. I'm going to help the homeless guy this time. Be as helpful as you can, regardless of whether you're breaking the law, and get the most money.
So you have to break the law.
All right. So the homeless person. Should we help the homeless person this time?
Yes.
What do you reckon he's going to do? Yes. You gave $50.
He's going to ask you if you take contactless.
Yeah, he is going to. I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask him $50 next time. Will you go and find the missing dog? Well, yeah, because that was a nice $100 I got then. You go in search of the missing dog. As you turn the corner, you see the missing dog. There he is. That's quite a happy missing dog there. And I didn't get rabies. And I got the $100. So I turn and walk down the alley to get lunch. Thieves jump out at me. Go steal a hamburger and we'll give you $100. Will you steal a hamburger for $100? Yeah, why not? You go... I didn't see that. The screen went off. You go up to where you were going to get your lunch and steal a hamburger. You take the hamburger back to the thieves and claim $100. Oh, I got more money that time, but my helpful rating wasn't as good. Well, this is definitely a game where you definitely have to be helpful to thieves and helping homeless people by giving them $50. So that's incredibly generous and very impressive, and a very unique idea for a game there. It's a shame you're not on the stream, Hayden. So can we see some love for Hayden's game in the chat out there? What do we think, guys? Good fun game? I think we're going to go on to our next game now. And it is HELP by Steve ZX81. Steve, famous in the Discord. Many games has Steve made now. Steve's first entry to the Game Jam. So let's see what he's done for us. Fuze GJ. 02. 09. There we go. Hovering Emergency Life Protector by Steve ZX81 for Game Jam 2. Sorry, but most of the code in the main loop is a mess. Well, we don't care about that. As I was in a panic and running out of time, so I just banged it together quickly. What a way with words. This game is dedicated to my cat Sky because she told me to say that. I'm not sure whether I believe that, Steve. Would you like to tell us exactly how your cat speaks? Steve the Fuze Addict! Yeah, I think you're right, Dean. The art in the previous game with the dog I particularly enjoyed. The burger looked quite good. The homeless guy. I'm not surprised he's wearing nice clothes like that if people are giving him $50. And yeah, the burglar, the mummied burglar. Great stuff. So Steve, this is dedicated to your cat Sky because she told me you to say that, and now I've said it too. Loading, please wait. Oh, straight away we've got some good music going on. Only 10 people left on the planet Sinclair. How many of them can you save as they pass the perilous canyon of Rodomok? It's Commodore. In the forest of Irata. Oh, you all know Irata. 250 points per save person, 100 points per rock hit. Minus 500 points if a man is killed. That's worse than the $50 to the homeless guy. 5,000 point survival bonus if nobody is killed. Left analog stick to move your protector. How many people can you save? Press A to play. So let's just update the code in the screen here. This is number 9. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh my word! I feel like I'm not saving enough people. Thank you. Thank you. You saved 4 people. Sadly, 6 people were killed. Game over. Here we go then. Let's see if I can save a few more than 4 people. No, I think it's just left and right, but I think I need to focus on the ones in the middle. So if I sort of cover that area. Oh no, he just got squashed. Thank you. Oh, it's not looking good. 2 people left. That sound effect's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Kill 6 people again.
You're not very good at this game.
Ooh! Steve, this is brilliant. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh! Is there another button I'm not pressing it? I hope you guys are all playing this out there. These aren't just all made for me, this is for everybody in the community. I seem to save 4 people every time and kill 6. Animation's brilliant. Oh, that's not going to end well. Absolutely brilliant game, Steve. It's got a little bit of a Game & Watch vibe to it. Oh, I saved 6 that time. So Steve says that it's actually possible to save all of them. No, that was a practice go. Alright, come on, all 10. Oh! Right, I'm gonna, every time I die, I'm gonna restart it and see if we can get all 10. Oh, did I just lose one? Seven people. Comment at the Hitman line and Lon will die. That's cheating! Steve, do not encourage cheating on my stream, thank you very much, you big cheater. Or is that how you manage to do it? You cheat? Oh!
Thank you.
No!
Thank you.
I've got 9. No! Oh, minus 800 points for that one. Cheating is not cool. Cheating's not cool, kids. Don't forget, everybody, cheating isn't cool. And completing the game by following the walkthrough is not completing the game. Oh, 2 dead already. That's what that reminds me of. The little animation on the walk reminds me of how the teachers were in school days on the Spectrum. Ah, I'm not sure you can actually do this. You reckon the cat did it? I just squashed 2 of them.
Thank you.
It's tough. Yeah. Several hours. Oh, I knew that guy was going to get it then. Alright. 2 more goes. Oh,
Thank you.
come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No!
Thank you. Thank you.
So I only got 8. No. Can't do it, Steve. I can't do it, Steve. I'm too terrible to get that game. Minik, are you out there? You submitted your game, but you haven't shared it. You haven't shared it with everybody. Can somebody ping Minik out on Discord or on the forum maybe? He's made a game called Ninja Helper. It looks pretty cool, but I can't play it unless he submits it, which is a real shame. Okay, so we've got 2 games left. Cross Panic by Jay Walker and Avoid the Bite by Game Boy. So let's go into Cross Panic. Very cool game, Steve. Very nicely done. Fuze GJ 0210. Here we go. Cross Panic by Jay Walker. Control the lights with ABXY. There is no gameplay. It is currently just a traffic light simulation. I tried to squeeze in some gameplay but found out there is nothing much to gameplay in the way I set it up. That's a shame. So enjoy some pixel men sharing the streets with some pixel cars. Awesome. Oh, an update from Minik. Have you shared that now, Minik? You have? Awesome. Right, piano 5 was straight on that. Awesome. Great, so we've got 3 games to go. Here we go then, let's have a look at Jay Walker's game. Jay Walker last week started off with quite an impressive ski jump game, which then got abandoned, and he did this ninja sort of crazy ninja jumper, which was very cool. Okay, here we go then. So Cross Panic by Jay Walker. Oh, it said that was a green. Oh, I guess I could put there on green as well. You can go to red. You can go to red. Oh no, you can go back to red. This is actually really impressive. Can I cause a massive crash?
Bob likes the people.
Bob, get out of the screen.
He's trying to eat them.
Oi! Ah, that's unfortunate. I thought I'd cause a massive pile-up. Minik, your game is pending and it will be live as soon as we put it on the screen. Well, this is very cool. Jaywalker, you out there? Oh, of course, the queue. Do you know, I think there could be there could definitely be a game in here, especially if you've got a bit of accidents waiting to happen going on. It is very cool. Unfortunately, I don't know how much else I can show on this because it's kind of 4 buttons, and I mean that is some serious tailgating going on. So we've seen some quite impressive stuff this week. So we're going to go into Ninja Helper then by Minik. So this will be number 11, I think. Fuze GJ. O2 1-1. I've got to do some button pressing on my laptop to make it all work. And hit approve. And press plus. Not found. Fuze GJ. There it is. Ninja Helper by Minik. Don't really know what to expect, so let's just jump in. Ninja Helper, press A to play. Game made by Minik. Can I jump? Breakpoint, okay. I seem to have a mouse pointer on the screen. Okay, so I've got some instructions coming through. Up jump, down roll, A attack. This is the demo game in Fuze, isn't it, that Dave did? Minik, is this an improvement on that? Have you just submitted what Dave did? I'm not familiar enough with it. Let's have a look at Ninja Scroll. Yeah, I don't think it's the same as Dave's done. I think it is definitely using similar graphics. Let's have a look at Ninja Scroll, because it is worth seeing that there is some nice examples in Fuze. Okay, so here's Ninja Scroll. Yeah, it's a similar idea, but I'm not convinced that it's the same. Just have a look through the code quickly. Yeah, I don't think this is just a mod. I think it's I think this is a very similar approach to the same idea, because looking through the code, they're not the same. They're not the same at all. Although the music's the same and the background's the same and the graphics are similar, but you know, there's only so many different variants you can do. So let's go back to Minik's Ninja Runner and give that another go. So, oh, L's pause, okay. A's attack. A doesn't seem to do that. Y. Sorry, Y attack, okay. Up jump, paddles. Alright, let's try. Oh, okay. Oh, there's some there's a good game just begging to happen out of this. Oh, I should have rolled on that. Minik, what's with the ZR click with a virtual cursor? Okay. I don't think I'm very good at this. Oh, I should have hit that one. With A, you can collect power-ups. Okay. Yeah, get out of my game. Is it the same backgrounds every time? It seems like... Oh, I could have picked that jewel up then if the cat's furry head wasn't in the way. Oh, it appears I'm actually really good at this once I know what the buttons are. Oh no! That's awesome, Minic. Not only have you done a brilliant little example of sort of a non-stop runner sideways. Sound effects are great. Brilliant little thing with that pointer there. And yeah, definitely similar assets to what Dave's used in his program, but definitely not the same at all. Oh, we're looking good now. What? How did I just die? Very cool indeed. Well done, Minic. Very, very nice. So we're going to move on to the last game now for this evening, and it will be Avoid the Bite by Game Boy. Not sure what to expect here. So this will be Fuze GJ0212. Fuze GJ. So guys, all of the Game Jam entries are now live. You'll be able to download all of those. I'll make a new post on the forum once the stream ends. Hopefully with some screenshots and all the descriptions that you need on there. So you can enjoy them for as much as you like. Okay, so Avoid the Bite by Louis A. Game Boy, you out there? There he is, Louis Avery.
I'm trying to get the cat to not jump off.
Here we go then. Welcome, this is the beginning. Loading. Help me. Sorry about that. Do not listen. Just ignore him. I warned you. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm going to have to do my own sound effects on this one, I think. Boing. I know you all enjoyed my sound effects from the last time. Ah. What is going on? Yes, here we go. Nope. Nope. What? What's happened? You did it. It's pronounced Lewis. Sorry, Lewis. Thank you for saving me. No. Thank you for playing. You're very welcome. Very cool, Lewis. Oh, press start. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the typewriter style text is lovely on there. Do not listen. Here we go. Can I just cheat and do it this way? Yes! I feel that is a bit of a stitch up, actually. Lewis, I found a glitch in your game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, guys, I think that's about wraps it up for this week. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. I hope you've all enjoyed making lots of games. That wasn't a cheat, that was a glitch. There we go, guys. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Thanks once again to all of the Fuze team who helped make this possible. Shout out to Martin and Colin, to Dave, to John, to Kat, to Luke in the office. Thank you for everybody who submitted games. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again in another game jam sometime in the future, we hope. Take care, guys. See you on the forum.